Start to extend the defense, and they took advantage of it with a great back cut.
Petrucia, just
he's got tricks.
He's a hard guard, yeah.
He's got tricks.
You get on one side, he'll spin off of you. You're fronting, he'll walk you up. You play behind, he'll crab walk back into you. He's got all the stuff now.
Jimmy, he spent 2 years in Spain working with a coach that worked with some great big guys when he was 15 and 16. Those are the tricks he learned in Spain.
So now the backup 5 guy has 2 fouls on him as well, Jurgensen. Very patient. That double came. They didn't come that time, Fran. Yeah, they didn't come on the double. I think you got to keep coming. You got to keep coming on him.
What I loved about that by
Petrucia for about 45 seconds, just kind of gather our thoughts.
Now, the next chance I get to talk to my team at that 4-minute mark, my team's too anxious right now. Good speed. That's a rare time tonight in the last few minutes that we've been able to get him going. But in the half court, if I'm Mark Few, Jimmy, they're too anxious to make plays in the half court. They're forcing it. They're not taking advantage of transition, and they're jamming it into a good defense. And
if I'm Todd Golden, what I'm concerned with was that last defensive transition play, because...
And you play a team the second time, you almost feel like the Dons are in exactly the same spots that the Zags are. And that's that familiarity, that neighborhood rivalry.
Oh, wow, what a play by Tilly. He felt the defensive help coming on his right side, so instead of spinning back, he stays with his left.
He's the one guy I don't think you can let drive from the top.
No, you cannot.
The other 2 guys, I'm fine with. They did a good job in practice yesterday, fronting the post here. Watch Petrucia.
Boy, Dons are fighting on those boards now. Wow, they came to fight when that ball's on the glass. And that's when the war begins. I was at the game back in Atlanta when Gonzaga and Michigan played in the finals. 25 points was there scored halftime. Look at the yellow jerseys banging with that's NBA length, Fran.
I love Kuhn and this kid. This kid. Here's the drive. Watch this. He's the one guy of the bigs that Todd Golden told his team, we don't want him getting going.
Such a great feel, man.
I love this kid, man. I'm a little partial because of his dad, but he's got the same type of toughness. His dad was...
The low for Gonzaga in the first half is 25 points. That was all the way back in November at Battle for Atlantis. That's how good San Francisco's defense has been in this game.
Wow, that's great effort. This is stunning to me, but on the other hand, we've been... There it is.
Yeah, they're gonna get it back either way.
They just can't let these guys get in transition.
Nice cut.
Oh man! Wow. What an effort on the glass. And they're gonna get that last shot.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do.
I can tell you what's worked is just one-on-one isolation, sizing a guy up and making a play.
That's why I don't like ball screens here, because you can trap the ball out of a good player's hands.
Get the switch. Good job by Gilder. What a tough shot, though, by Minlend to go underneath the defensive arm of Gilder. And the clock's going to tick out on the Zags.
Jimmy, we got something brewing here, man.
Yeah, we do.
I wasn't expecting this. This is the lowest scoring first half by the Zags all season. This is the #2 team in the country, and San Francisco with a terrific young team doing a great job. Yes, they would be. I'm anxious to see the first play of the second half of the Zags.
It's going inside. Somehow, some way, it's going inside. Well, they did that San Francisco the whole first half. They're backing off that high-low action with the exception of Killian Tilly. So now there's two bigs to come up and set a ball screen in the middle part of the floor and then dive hard out of it. But when they dive out of the action, Fran, they dive right. They dive from here to there. I mean, they get on the backside of that rim so that ball can find the backside of the play. Good cut.
I like where I am if I'm San Francisco. The defense is still pretty solid. And I'm telling you, when you play a favorite, the closer you get to the end of the game and you're still in it, the tighter the favorite gets. Now that's too much.
Wow.
I'm not worried about the Gonzaga defense. I'm worried about us executing what we did for 20 minutes. This is like a carbon copy of what they did in San Francisco. I think they've lost their poise myself.
And I think Gonzaga's staff got into their kids' butts about not defending in the first half. Either way, the ball is going to go inside for Gonzaga on offense.
Watch this possession. Will they get a good shot? I mean,
they're being sped up a little bit. Watch
this
out.
Is trouble.
Wow, what a move. Because the double was coming and just Petrushev's so good with the field.
And Jimmy, we could have talked to John Stockton for 2 hours.
When you talk about the all-time great point guards, he's got to be in the conversation, if not number one. And boy, that Gonzaga is so good. He was great, but he said, I looked great, but I wasn't great because he wasn't ready for the physical blows, and they started beating on him with dummies. And now, man, that guy, he delivers blows more than absorbs blows.
This is a 12-0 run to start the second half for Gonzaga. No baskets, no points for Todd Golden's team.
When you have more turnovers than shot attempts, you're in trouble. And that's what San Francisco is tracking right now. Analytics is telling Todd Golden in his mind, this ain't good.
You know what? I coach when there weren't analytics. To me, it's about the way they came out. I'm disappointed in the effort they had.
And I'm praising Gonzaga as the number 2 team to turn it on.
But don't you think that was going to be a given anyway?
Well, yes and no, because, Fran, my question for Gonzaga has been, can they defend and set their butt down in the stance and defend with a purpose? And I thought they've done it this half. Good follow-up.
And I think they need to keep driving it like
Absolutely
that.
they do. Yeah. Drive the pressure.
And the only way you can get that is if you take your time, spread the defense out, and not allow them to sit on your guys.
All right, let's go again. I'm going to be Mark Few for the next minute, and you be Todd Golden. Let's just watch and gather our thoughts. Let's get away from our staff, collect our own thoughts, and watch the game and kind of get the noise. Just let us absorb it for about a minute. I'm Mark, and you're Todd.
I like the last 2 possessions of my team for San Francisco. I don't like that we gave up the open 3 to Kispert off that screen that we walked through at the shoot-around. But I do like the fact that the last 2 possessions we said, hey, the hell with it. Let's start getting back to what we did in the first half. Drive that if you want to be.
You do. Absolutely you do.
Everybody talks about defense wins championships. I disagree. You have to score points late in the tournament in order to beat really good teams.
Watch out.
Too easy.
Bam! Segments. Petrushev and killing with Tilly with 28 of the 40 points. 41 now.
Yeah, those two guys are tremendous offensively. Those are the shots that the Dons made in the first half.
Wow, that's just an old-fashioned gunner right there, Corey Kispert. I mean, the dead sprint.